Widespread and Lasting Sustainable Change. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 617.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and true earth stewardship.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Jay again here for our January 13th, 2025 edition of our Weekly Progress Update. And today I want to talk about widespread and lasting sustainable change. Because One Community is all about widespread and lasting sustainable change. And everything you see happening in the background of this video and so much more are the open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions that we are creating for radical sustainability. And the point of creating radical sustainability is to demonstrate what is necessary for widespread and lasting sustainable change by combining the physical foundations of sustainability with the emotional foundations of sustainability to provide a way of living that most people will consider to be way better than the way that they're living right now, so that we can make it easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrate as attractive enough for the idea to spread on its own, to become widespread, adapted, and lasting, to create lasting, widespread, sustainable change. And so the physical foundations of sustainability are food, energy, and housing. Food, energy, and housing. Everybody's familiar with those. But we're combining those with the emotional foundations of sustainability because we feel that that is the component that's really missing to make people excited and interested and willing to take the time and energy and resources to create radical sustainability in their lives. And so the emotional foundations of sustainability that we've identified and like to call are highest good approaches to fulfilled living. We call it highest good living, education, economics, and stewardship. And we're putting all these things together to create a way of life that most people would consider a vacation living experience. Although in the case of One Community, it will take an immense amount of work to build it and to maintain it. But running the numbers on what it is that we're creating, once a community, a teacher demonstration hub is established and fully operational, it shouldn't take more than 10 or 15 hours a week for the residents of that community to be able to maintain that environment, and the rest of the free time that people would have would be to enjoy and participate in that environment. And the social architecture, what we call highest good approaches to living, a culture of personal growth and development, would enrich that environment and give people the things that they would have access to do with all of that free time, which could range from, it'll be as diverse as the people living there. Everybody will contribute their passion, their gift, their most exciting activity that they would want to participate and lead on a weekly basis. And if you have 50 people doing that, you have 50 options that are available to the people living within that community. And that's only if you have a community of 50 people. In the case of One Community, we will grow to a community of thousands of permanent residents. And so if only 50% of those residents are offering options that they like to share, their gifts, their passions to share within that environment, that will provide more options and exciting activities for people to do within that environment than the most developed Club Med, cruise ship, interactive environment currently in the world. Think about that. And not just run by people paid to do a job, but run by people sharing their gift, their heart, their passion, whatever it is that they're most excited about, because they want to share that. And so we are creating the software for managing. That's phase 3 of our software, actually developing right now for being able to manage this aspect, to be able to share it as so that people can we can track, and people can log in and take classes physically as well as virtually. And just like that, we're creating software for the physical foundations of sustainability as well as for the other aspects of emotional sustainability. So right now, we're almost done with phase 2 of the software, which is for tracking tools, materials, and equipment, and on-site learning experiences, injuries, rental equipment, all that for the construction of the physical foundations of sustainability. But we're also have plans for software for covering the open source highest good education program, for the consensus decision-making process, so the governance process, for managing the resource-based economy aspects of our project. All this because something is needed to coordinate this if our goal is to create widespread and lasting sustainable change. And so one community has been thinking about this for over a decade. We've been planning and doing research, and we've had over 1,300 volunteers contribute to the project so far. Over 300,000 hours of volunteer work has gone into research, design, planning, open source construction plans, open source assembly plans, research into the most sustainable aspects of, or the most sustainable companies and products for things that we will be purchasing, like toilets and urinals, and obviously paints, primers, adhesives, things like that, insulation, flooring. Researching all these things so that we can forward this movement for lasting sustainable change and make it widespread, so that we can reach the tipping point of mainstream adoption and participation, so that we can say that we have positively and permanently impacted the lives of everyone, everywhere, by achieving a sustainable civilization. And if we can make it easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrate what it is that we are doing as attractive enough, and create it so that the idea spread, that will create it so the idea spreads on its own. And if the idea can spread on its own, we can get to a situation of a viral movement, a grassroots viral movement, showing people what's possible with these physical foundations combined with these emotional foundations to create lifestyle design that is really in the hands of anybody who wants it, using our plans, not as a franchise, not as a subsidiary, as open source free shared plans, with one community being the version of this that we're creating to build and to complete all the plans so that people have what they need to be able to do it on their own. And then working in cooperation and collaboration with other organizations that want to open source their modifications, adaptations, and changes, their iterations of what it is that we're doing to open source and free share their versions, so there's even more options, even more versions and ideas of what it is that we're creating for people to follow as well. But it's really meant to be something that people will be able to just tap into online, access all the information that they need. Questions that are coming into us, we answer them online, we answer them through our FAQ and continue to develop that, and then we'll work directly with organizations that are using our plans and are willing to open source and free share their modifications, adaptations, etc., and use our software that we're developing for tracking the complete construction process and their use of tools, equipment, material, etc., so that they're adding to the open source archive and database of information to make the whole process easier, more effective, more efficient, and more applicable globally. So this is our idea for widespread and lasting sustainable change. We're doing this because we want to live this way. We're doing this because we want other people who are interested in this to live this way. And we're doing this most importantly because we see a sustainable civilization as possible within our lifetime. And so we're creating the plans and the tools and the resources and everything that's needed to achieve that, and open sourcing and free sharing it so anybody that's interested has access. So if this is exciting to you, if this is interesting to you, we invite you to subscribe through our website to our weekly newsletter. We send out one email a week. It shares the link to our weekly progress update blog as well as to these videos, but our blog that shows exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last 7 days. Or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. That's the easiest way to support us. If you'd like to help out, visit our helping page. If you'd like to see all the open source content, the results of that 300,000+ hours of research, visit our website. It is extensive, it's massive, it's exactly what you'd expect for an organization that's been working on this as long as we have. And yeah, stick around for a couple more minutes if you'd like to see the bullet points on all the major components of our project and help out our algorithm. So with that said, thanks for watching to the end, and until next week, we will of course keep on keeping on. Thank you.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.